But yeah, I'm coming out here, it's so quiet, and when it's quiet, all these ideas come in, and I want to maximize the amount that I can share with you. So I want to share with you some nightly wisdom, some wisdom that's on my mind that you can let sink into your conscious and subconscious mind as you sleep. The beautiful thing about listening to higher consciousness, higher vibration ideas before bed is that it allows you to center and allows the messages to integrate. So you wake up matching that vibration and living from a place of higher consciousness and your highest self, which is the most resourceful and abundant place that you can live from. So what I want to share with you today is on attraction. Many people hear and study the law of attraction, and I don't really think of it as a law. I think of it as a way of being. There's many people in the world. A lot of people are attractive, a lot of people are unattractive. And I notice that when I'm centered in my intention and I'm contributing, that I don't even have to market. People reach out to me. People reach out to me for coaching. People reach out to me to support them in guiding them. And, I don't have to go all out with Facebook ads or marketing to make a full-time living. In fact, I have probably put under, I've only really run a serious Facebook ad campaign with the intention to get customers once. I put $100 into it. I landed a client and got a 20 times return on investment. But it's interesting because the mass majority of the clients that I land are from my ways of being and then just reaching out to me. Even as I am speaking right now, I have people, mentor figures, people who resonate with this higher consciousness, messaging me and reaching out to me. So how do you attract and be this attractive force for new clients, new opportunities, whether you're looking to attract the partner of your dreams into your life or you're looking to attract new business into your life? How can you be a master attractor where you're attracting new opportunities, money, friends, whatever it is that you want to create in your life? Well, the first place to start is intention. And I'm going to set some context for you and why this is important. Because when we think of the material world, we think of it very simply as I do this, if I do this, input, output, input, output. But it's more complex than that. It's different than that. Reality isn't as cut and dry as many people think it is. In fact, everything around you, right now I'm looking at myself and the trees, and I smell the air, and I hear my voice, my tone of voice, the messages that I'm sharing. And most people would think, well, I'm just sitting on a deck, talking into a phone right now, talking into space. And if there was no one here and I wasn't talking to you, would anyone hear it? That whole concept of if a tree falls in the forest and nobody's there, is a tree really falling? Well, everything that happens has a direct effect and impact on everything else. Even if every breath that I have has an effect on everything around me. And every breath, every decision, every action that you take has an effect on everything around you. Why? Because in this reality, in this world, everything is a vibration. The air molecules connect with my voice as I'm speaking into the cold, brisky air, and that vibration affects the trees, and the trees resonate with that vibration. And as the trees resonate with that vibration, it hits another tree, and then an entire forest. And that forest resonates out to the animals and affects the animals. And the animals, we consume the animals, unless you're vegan, in which you consume plants. That vibration affects you. And we're all connected is the point. So every word that you speak, every thought you think, every action you take, the emotions, the expression that you are, affects the world entirely. So don't think that what you do, don't do, say, don't think that that doesn't matter. Because you're consciously and constantly in contribution to the planet that this is as a whole. And knowing that, how do you become an attractive force? Well, knowing that like attracts like. And holes need to be filled. Demands need to be filled. That's why when there's a demand for a specific thing in the world, what happens is that demand is filled. Energy goes where it's needed. Energy goes where it's demanded. So for example, what happens when the iPhone is in high demand, when a new, like how can this happen? When everybody has one version of an iPhone and Apple's like, okay, let's invent a new iPhone. We're generating a specific amount of income in our company, and I want to create a new surge of income. We'll create a new iPhone, demand, and people buy it, invest in it, reach out, make it happen, buy it, go to their local Best Buy, Apple Store, whatever, Amazon. And they buy it, and then everybody has iPhones. So that's an example of demand. Have you ever heard the saying, build it and they will come? Well, I want to add this, build it, be it, and they will come. So what does that mean? It means if you know that you have people that you can serve here, if you know that you can make a difference in people's lives, if you know that you have gifts that are available for other people, people aren't showing up because you haven't called for them yet, you haven't demanded it yet. So that starts with setting an intention and saying, I'm ready to serve 1 million people in becoming the best version of themselves. I'm ready to receive $25,000, $50,000, $100,000, $1 million, $10 million, $100 million, $1 billion. Whatever you desire for my contribution on the planet. Create the demand, create the space for that to show up, because everything comes from empty space anyways. I want to attract the partner of my dreams. I'm ready to love that person who I can contribute to the highest level, and who can contribute to me through the vehicle of love. I'm ready to attract in this beautiful, sexy, confident, audacious woman, man into my life. Create the space. Create the vision. Just create the space for the energy to be filled, like an artist and an empty canvas. The artist starts with an empty canvas. How can you create a masterpiece without space? How can you create something if something's already there? Well, the answer to that is you can't. And you must create the nothingness in order to create the something. So, what's an example? What's an example? Well, this week at the Summit of Greatness, I said, I'm going to generate $100,000 in business in the next 3 months from the people I meet at the Summit of Greatness. I'm going to find a mentor who can take my business and my life to an entirely new level. So I declared. And it shows up. It's showing up right now, immediately. I already had someone, I just declared this yesterday. I just had someone from the summit reach out to me and say, hey, I'm looking for a coach. Well, look at that. I had another person reach out to me who isn't even at the summit, who, through that intention and me creating space for that, wants to connect with me and talk business and create opportunity together, which will create income. So, you're the master, you're the creator of your life. And your highest reality will show up in your life when you embody the highest level of your being. Because your external reality is a direct reflection of your internal reality. People attract what they are. That's why people who have scarcity mindsets attract scarcity. People who have abundance mindsets attract abundance. People who are happy and light attract other light. People who are dark attract darkness. We attract what we are, and we attract what we think about, because those are very closely related. So think about the thing that you want badly, and don't make yourself wrong for it. That diminishes the calling. And set an intention and a declaration. Say it out loud. Let it vibrate in the universe. I'm going to. This is going to happen. I'm ready to receive. I'm demanding this. Then be exactly who you need to be to make it happen. If you don't know who you need to be, dream it. Imagine the partner of your dreams, your soulmate, standing in front of you right now, embracing you, loving you. Who are you in that experience? Imagine the business results of your dream, the highest accomplishment of your life. Imagine who you are in that moment. And choose to be that now, because everything in your life is birthed from your being. That's how you attract results. That's how you create and manifest seemingly effortlessly, without attachment, with pure intention and leveraging vibration and attraction. If this was powerful for you, if this served you, make sure it gets in the hands of somebody who is demanding this information, someone who could use this to create the biggest, best life possible. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you on the next episode of Nightly Wisdom.